Hey, peace, Scorpio family. Welcome back to Zen in the Void. Okay, welcome. I'm gonna hop right into you guys' pop-up message. I was gonna do one for you guys the other day, like along with Virgo, but theirs was just like random. Like Spirit was just like telling me to read for them, like right in that moment. Excuse my nail, y'all. It literally broke in half. Like, oh my god, it hurt so bad. But I'm gonna do one for you guys now, so I don't leave you guys hanging. And I just kind of like feel like it's just time and it's safe to do one for you guys. So let's see what's going on. Oh, I'm waking up my kitty baby. I'm sorry, mama. So let's see what you guys got going on. All right. Let's see. We're gonna pull from all of the oracle decks, and then we are going to go ahead and elaborate with the tarot. We're gonna try to keep it as short as we can, cause I got a beach date. I just tried to go live for you guys, but it's not working. Like, for some reason, could be retrograde energy, but my Mac is just, I think I have to like, do some things with my audio, because I have like a mic that I have to make music. So I think I gotta like do something with the webcam and the audio and all that good stuff, honey. And we don't need to be going live during retrograde anyway, so whatever. All right, so I'm gonna start with the love oracles, okay? First up, we got Lena Dunham. I'm not really sure who this lady is, but she looks really cool, has some really cool like tattoos and makeups and stuff, and she's reading Lolita. But the first message that's more so like for singles and things like that, people playing the field, it says everyone forgets you except you. Okay, I love that. The second one that's more so for people in long-term commitments and things like that, it says it's okay to play hide and seek by yourself. It's okay to play hide and seek by yourself. I love that quote because it instantly made me feel like it's referring to having a good time on your own, playing by yourself, okay, and being content on your own and alone, okay. The last quote, that's more so, it's the infinity symbol, which basically, it's like, I say family and friends, but in my opinion, well, not even my opinion, it's pretty much like, is what it is, but this infinity symbol lets us know that this is about like soul tribe, people who are in our lives for eternity, or, whatever. So, it says, don't be afraid of standing on the shoulders of your parents. So I love that quote. I've seen it before with this card, but it's another one of those be better than your parents type of messages, kind of reminding you, don't be afraid to I'm getting two different things actually. The first thing that I got when I read that was, be a better version of your parents, be an upgraded, evolved version of your parents. Like, don't succumb to the same, cycles that your parents did. That makes no sense. If your parents already lived their life and they made the mistakes that you're bound to make, it makes sense for you to learn from them. I feel like I was talking to this with a friend yesterday, but I was talking about how like humans, like we naturally repulse our maker or our creator because that's just kind of like that yin and yang, like that dark side of us, our shadow side, that wants to kind of bump our head and learn on our own. And we kind of do the same with our parents. Like we naturally like repel our parents, like, oh, you can't teach me anything, da da da. But once you get a certain age and that wisdom really kicks in, I feel like we hit that point where we're like, some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but that point where it's like, no, like I respect my parents' journey. I need to look at their life and see their evolution and what they went through because they made me. So if I knew any better, or if I wanted to use my intelligence, it would behoove me to observe what my parents went through and their shortcomings and their strengths and their weaknesses because they made you. Whether you want to admit it or not, honey, you're a part of them and you're bound to make the same mistakes. And you could learn from their mistakes or you could bump your head yourself. Like, it's up to you, right? So for the for the evolution cards, we got positive, okay? I love this. I feel like you guys get messages like this often, Scorpio, where you're being kind of reminded to stay, like right? Because I'm a Scorpio rising, but it's like we're being reminded all the time to like stay positive. Like I feel like as Scorpio placement people, we're very like deep, like that kind of that queen and king of cups kind of energy where it's like really deep, really emotional, very, you know, thoughtful and caring and nurturing. And we could come off kind of negative sometimes because we're just sometimes really feeling our darker emotions. But you have to remember to balance it out with some positivity, Scorpio. All right. This card says when you are positive, you add to every situation. Don't that sound good? Don't that sound nice? Don't you want to add, Scorpio? I want to add. I don't want to subtract, okay, from anybody's experience. I want to add everywhere I go, okay? So I love this. It says, how will I contribute something positive today? Be positive. So that's universe definitely reminding you, stay positive. And I love the color, that solar plexus yellow, okay, and that heart chakra green. Okay, I love that. Use your heart, use your solar plexus, okay? For the affirm actions cards, you guys, I love this card. I feel like you guys get this card often, okay? But it says blaze a trail. I saw triple threes, but I didn't speak on them because I was in a stride. But, you know, this card, okay, is always, it's constantly reminding us, right? I'm trying to show it to you. It's kind of hard to show. But it's kind of reminding us that, you know, we can't always wait for things to happen or wait for something else or someone else to take action. Sometimes it's up to us to take the action, you know, blaze a trail, take action, make decisions, right? It's not always a good idea to just wait, you know, and be idle and just kind of be in that feminine energy. I think spirit really wants you to utilize your masculine energy a little bit more, which is of vitality and action and creation, you know, those type of things, right? Being a leader, being fearless, right? Being all those beautiful things. Okay, so let's I don't know why I put these back, honey, because we need them. What am I thinking? I know I'm just ready to get to the beach. Okay, let me slow it down. All right, so we're gonna build on the tarot with all of these cards, and I love doing it this way because it's just more, it's better. Okay, when I was shuffling the cards for you guys, because I already shuffled and cleansed the space, I saw the Nine of Cups, and you guys got it again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so with this Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that is subconscious energy. That's that deep-seated energy, that the feelings that you have that you don't really notice, but there's happiness there. There's emotional fulfillment there. So I feel like regardless of what's going on in your life right now, Scorpio, whether it be positive or negative or whatever, you still feel a sense of emotional fulfillment, or you're after emotional fulfillment. But since it's popping out so many times, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you guys are feeling pretty emotionally satiated, okay? Or like you're getting your wish fulfillment, okay? When it comes to your emotion, you're feeling, you know, healed and positive and all of those beautiful things, right? The Nine of Cups is a gorgeous card about wish fulfillment and happiness, emotional happiness. Okay, so this card didn't pop up, but I just felt like I should take it. I think anything wasn't coming out because I didn't ask a question, but we do got the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are, I just saw 808, so that number is all about infinity, okay? Just like eternity, right? So I feel like you guys are working on your eternity, and that's deep, but it's beautiful. And I think that's why spirit wants you guys to be more positive about your eternal life, okay? I feel like you guys are after emotional abundance in this life because you're kind of going after that 10. I feel like you guys are at that 9 where you know how to get yourself where you want to be emotionally and feel good. But I think you guys are trying to go the further mile and get to that 10 of Cups because you really, that 10 of Cups, it kind of imprints upon our DNA, and we experience that 10 of Cups, that happiness for infinity. Even after we pass on from this life to the next, we will still have with us that 10 of Cups, all those 10 of Cups moments from this life. So I feel like you guys are working on being more grounded and working on your infinite relationships, your long-term relationships, and making sure that you find more emotional happiness with them. Wow, that's so specific. Why else is this positive card here? What else are Scorpios having to be positive about? Think positive, guys, about your life and your existence, okay? And it's crazy because I cut the deck to this card as well, this Four of Wands. Some of you guys could have fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys could be in a very celebratory mood. I feel like you guys are finding your soul tribe, your soul family, and you guys are really just kind of kicked back, getting comfortable with these people, reacquainting yourself with these people. just kind of celebrating the fact that you have found these people and that you can be around them and feel safe and secure. So that's what I have for you guys. And I think you should be positive about your soul family. We got an 8 and a 4 here. And I just noticed both of those numbers kind of like are both even. They both go into each other mathematically. So I just love that. The 8 represents infinity as well. It represents a portal. Okay, a doorway to infinity. Okay, I love 8, the number 8. And then you got a 2. That's very interesting because they break down, right? So we got like 8, 4, 2. Half of 8 is 4, and then half of 4 is 2. So it's, I just like that. I like the number, the numerology here. You got another fire card, so you guys could have some fire placements, or you could be dealing with a fire sign in your world, or your soul tribe could be fiery, right? Ooh, don't worry about what's in my cup, y'all. Somebody was wondering. Don't worry about it. But anyway, we got this 2 of Wands, okay? So I feel like you guys got some decisions to make. You guys are trying to go for some changes and some new things in your life. And I feel like you guys are in a place where you're making action. Like, you're taking action. You're making decisions. You're planning. You're ready to leave home, because I feel like you found the foundation that you need to feel secure in your life, to really go and leave home and kind of go off on that fool's journey. It's like at first you were afraid, perhaps because you didn't really have much support or people you can lean on if something went wrong. But I'm seeing that you guys have that with your community, and you're working on it. You're working on keeping that community strong. And I think Spirit just really wants you to know to be positive about your decisions and your plans that you're making. Like, think positive thoughts. Don't think negative thoughts about your plans, or you're gonna ruin it before you get there. We got the Death card at the bottom of the deck, so this is Scorpio energy, but it's in reverse. Some of you could be resisting that transition. Maybe Spirit's trying to nudge you guys in the direction of going off on your own and doing something new and working on things and working on yourself and your relationships. And I think some of you guys are scared, if I'm being quite honest. You guys are in a celebratory mood right now, closing out, negative cycles and karmic cycles and things like that with this 4 of Wands, right? With that fire energy, with passion, with fearlessness. But I think that something is still holding you back from really taking that huge leap of faith and really just going into the unknown, even though you do have your community. I feel like I just heard distrust. You guys aren't trusting people. You aren't trusting yourself. It's like, Scorpio, I almost want to say you don't trust shit. Okay? You don't trust nothing. You don't trust nobody. But how can you live life if you're feeling like that towards everyone and everything? That is no way to live. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. So Spirit, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. Wow. But that let me know that we're headed in the right direction with this. Like, you guys are afraid to go off on your own and really create co-create your experience here on earth. It's almost like you're afraid to make mistakes, or you're afraid that your negative thoughts will manifest, and so you're afraid to allow yourself to grow and transition and change and things, right? Well, damn, we got the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. I feel like you guys are stagnant. I feel like you guys have reached a certain level of happiness, and I feel like you guys are almost stagnant with that, okay? I just saw 13, 13. The Spirit is asking you to bust through that flower, bust through that shit. I know you guys feel like, I'm content, I'm good, I got somewhere to stay, I got a little, I'm doing a little drugs, got my little booze. Like, that's still how a lot of Scorpios that I know who are kind of more on this level where we're channeling here. And I think that Spirit is trying to tell you guys, no, you're meant for more. You have more to do. Like, don't just settle for 9 of Cups when you can have 10. I think you guys don't want to go for that full throttle energy towards legacy and culmination. It's almost like you guys are scared to act on your goals and your purpose for this life, and you're more so just settling into that 9 of Cups. Like, oh, I'm happy here. Like, I'm content here. I don't really need to go past this point, right? That's just what I'm hearing. Like, every time I see that 9 of Cups, that's just what I'm hearing. Spirit wants you to know that you have the world open to you. I think you know that, Scorpio. You know that. Spirit is trying to tell you how protected you are, and how yeah, we got the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are happy with the money you're making and the people that are in your lives. It's like you're settling. You're stagnating. I cannot fucking make it up. What is going on? It's like, that's what you guys are telling me over and over. Like, I'm good. I'm happy here. I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy. I'm happy. I can't make it up. Fuck. You're happy with you know, you being the only one in your story, because this is falling out under this Lena Dunham card, and I need to look this lady up, see what she's about. But Lolita, you know, that story is, I don't know, like, this is a really cool reading to me, though, guys, because it's really just telling me that you guys are saying, like, over and over, like, I'm happy with it just being me in life and me having my superficial relationships. I'm happy playing by myself. I'm happy, you know, with what I'm doing. And it's almost like you don't need more. You have a slow plan. You're going about it so slow with this Knight of Pentacles. You're going so slow, you're almost not moving at all. And something is telling you that that's okay, and that's fine, but that's devil energy telling you that you can't do nothing, or that it's dangerous to proceed or go forward in your life. Okay, I just got like a series of cards, so I'm gonna look at it because I feel like it tells a story. So I feel like you guys are resisting transition, and you're resisting death and rebirth. You're resisting your natural flow. You are death. You are the sign that represents transition, change, death and rebirth, and you are refusing to die and be reborn in this life because you're comfortable with the amount of money you have. Okay, you're comfortable with the kind of love, the partners that you're finding. Okay, that, you know, it's balanced, give and take. Like, you're giving, they're giving, but it's like, even though all of these beautiful cards are here, you know, gain, and lovers, and the fool's journey, I think that you guys are afraid to transition, but this is calling you more gain, more love, fool's journey. Okay, that stuff is calling you, but it's like you're afraid to even go. You're afraid to go, or you just don't want to go. You're telling yourself to, you're talking yourself into just kind of staying where you're at. But Spirit is like saying, hey, Scorpio, I got more for you. And it's like, I just see you like, nah, I'm happy.